Hello everyone and welcome to my channel called Crochet with Carol. In this video I want to show you how I made this little hat. It's a little beanie hat. You can see that the way it's been created, it's given the impression of sort of ribbed effect all the way around. I've also done it in various colours, but you don't have to change colour, you can keep it all as one colour. These were okay. So to do this example I'm going to chain 20. So I'm not going to do the full 50 stitches that I did for the hat. I'll chain 20 because I just want to show you an example of once you've got the hang of the pattern, it's the same thing over and over again. It's a repeat. So to make our chain, we start with our slip stitch. So just pull your loop through, leave yourself a bit of a tail to stitch in later, and I'm going to chain 20. So don't count the one that's on the hook. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now the stitch that we're going to use for this is a half treble. Now with a treble you need to leave 2 clear stitches and go into the 3rd stitch from your hook, 3rd chain from your hook. So a half treble is yarn over and then insert the hook into the 3rd chain. You don't count the one on the hook, so it's 1, 2, 3. Insert the hook, yarn over and pull through 1, and then yarn over again and pull through all 3 stitches. So that's a half treble. So I'll do that again, yarn over. Now we're looking for the next chain, which is just here. Insert your hook, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through all 3. Okay, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through all 3. So that's our half treble. So I'm going to continue. And in this example, I'm going to do 10 half trebles. And then the last part of the stitch, I'm going to use a double crochet. And I'll show you why. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 half trebles. Now in the actual hat itself, I chained 50 and then I did 40 half trebles. And when I got to the what would be the top of the hat, that's when I did the double crochet. So I did 8 double crochets. So the next stitch, insert your hook, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2. So that's a double crochet instead of a half treble. Now you can't tell an awful lot of difference at the minute, but if I do a few more, so that's my second one, third one, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the last one, 8. And if I lay this down, you should just be able to work out. I'm going to zoom in slightly for this. You can see that the half trebles are slightly taller than the double crochet at the end. Now I've looked at a few patterns for this type of hat, and quite a lot of them would have just done the half crochet, double crochet, it's a half treble, I beg your pardon. Would have done the half treble all the way to the end. I've changed the end to a double crochet because it gives you a little bit less bulk when you come to cinch in the top of your hat. But that's just my personal preference. You can do this with half trebles all the way along if you want to. Now, because I'm going to do a double crochet, when I get to the end, I just need a chain one because I'm going to come back along the row and do double crochet in the first 8 stitches. But I'm going to do them in the back loop only. Now remember, when you're looking at the top of your stitch, you have this V shape, don't you, as you look at the top of your stitch. And when you look at the V, we normally go in underneath the full V like that when we do a stitch. But to do a back loop or a front loop crochet, you only go into one part of the stitch. And what the term means is the back loop is the loop that's furthest away from you, and the front loop is the loop that's closest to you. Now for this pattern, I use the back loop. So I'm going to go into the second chain from the hook. So that's the first one, not the one on my hook. This is the second one, but I'm just going to go into the back loop only. And then yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2. So I've just done a double crochet into the back loop only. So do that again. So there's the V shape. I'm going into the back loop only. So I've just got part of it on my hook. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through. So this is number 3, number 4. You can see how it helps if you turn it a little bit towards you. You can see the V a little bit better. Number 5, number 6, number 7, and number 8. So that's my 8 double crochets. I'll just double check. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to start with the half treble. So yarn over, insert again into the back loop only and pull the yarn through. Then yarn over and pull through all 3. So we'll do that again. Yarn over, insert into the back loop only, pull your yarn through, yarn over and pull through all 3. Yarn over, insert the hook, pull through a loop, yarn over and pull through all 3. And we'll just continue to the end, which in this case will be 10 half trebles. I don't know if any of you have tried this. I've got one of these yarn holders. It's quite handy. It comes in 2 parts and you just put your yarn like that, and because it's the 2 pieces of wood moving together as you pull your yarn out, it keeps it a little bit tidier, stops it getting knotted up as much. So there's our almost end. So I'm just going to count those back again. So there's my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last one is 10 half trebles. Okay, and you can see straight away that we're now starting to get that little ridge. I'll zoom in again a little bit. I'm trying to, I have. Now when we turn this time, because we're going to do a half treble, we need a little bit more height, so we're going to chain 2 instead of 1. So for the half treble, chain 2, turn your work, and then look at the top of your row for your V's, because we're going to go into the back loop only. Yarn over, insert the hook, pull a loop up, yarn over and pull through all three. Yarn over, insert into the back loop only, pull a loop up, yarn over and pull through three. You might notice when you're looking at this, if you look from the side, it looks as if you've got your V shape there, but that's not the V we're talking about. You need to look at the top of your work, and it's this V here that you're looking at. That's a little bit deceiving, that it does look a little bit like a V stitch, a V shape. So we're going to continue in exactly the same way all the way, in this case to our 10th stitch, and then remember after the 10th stitch we're then going to do a double crochet. So there's my half trebles. So I've got, be careful with the very first one, it can be confusing that you're not quite sure which is your first stitch. This is the actual very first stitch. That's the chain that I did to turn, and then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the next one is a double crochet. Insert your hook into the back loop, pick up a loop, yarn over and pull through. Insert your hook, pick up a loop, yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through too. And we've just got 8 of those. And that is the pattern for the hat. You just continue like that until you get the size that you want. But remember, if you're doing the double crochet at the end, make sure you count carefully, because you don't want to miss this last stitch. Go into the very last one, and your turning chain is just 1 because it's a double crochet. So 1 chain, and then in the second chain from the hook we do our 8 double crochets. And as I say, that's a good pattern. That's what it's going to continue as all the way along.